Oh, I can see when I'm ready to stream. That gaming can take me away. Driving that car or fighting that creature of the night like a dream. Take me away, I'm in a fantasy stream, in the game that is so extreme. Racing my mind, Ashton streams for all time, cause baby she's ready to stream.
I'm turning the PlayStation off. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? It's a Friday. Happy Friday everyone. Hope everyone's had a good week and is looking forward to the weekend.
Hello Ashton, how are you? How has your week been? It's time
All right.
for Love Wednesdays with Ashton special Friday edition. Got to get down on Friday. Hope you are having a great day.
Stephen, thank you for the 100 bits. I am having a much better day than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I had a big old migraine and I couldn't look at any form of light. Not a lamp, not the sun, nothing. I just felt like dirt. Oh, do you know why Robot Lady's quiet? Because I accidentally started playing something out and I panicked and I turned it down all the way. So hopefully she's less quiet now. But she's feeling good on a Friday. She's relaxed. She's chilling, you know. She doesn't fancy shouting today. She wants to be quiet. Richie, have you played this game yet? I played the demo not long ago and it was so bloody good. I have not. We got sent this the other week and it's like it's 2 hours of like preview gameplay. And I was gonna play it ahead of time, but I thought I'll just play it on stream. And it was embargoed until yesterday, so I had to play it today because I couldn't do it the other day. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and James swapped this week because I wanted to play this game. So that's why he did the old Wednesday stream, playing some of that nerd game he likes to play. You couldn't look at the sun because of migraine. Boo! Can't do simple pleasures of staring directly into the sun. Exactly.
Oh, Jusant, take me by the hand, lead me to the land, that you understand. Oh, Jusant, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip.
Lord Broderick, thank you for the raid. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. How is it going? How was your stream, LB? Hope it was good. Thank you for the raid. Now, the important question is, do you have the official authorization to declare the start of the weekend from the Herald of the Weekend, James Jenkins? Damn straight I do. And I declare it starts now as the weekend's begun. There's that song. How does that song go? I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I don't know if that's the words, but definitely says weekend in there. Bored Steve, thank you for subscribing for 47 whole months. I'll dedicate this to Lord Brotovich's dislike of British food. What specific British food? What kind? The weekend has begun, light the beacons. Yeah, sound off. Are you a subsidiary of Cultaholic? That's one way of... yeah. Yeah, I guess. Me personally, I am. Yeah. Stephen, thank you for gifting a sub to El Presidente and a shout out to Lord Bosvich. Did you give yourself a shout out, Lord Bosvich? I didn't even know you could do that. How did you even do that? I don't even care anymore. Well, actually, I would like to know how, but I don't know. How do you do that? Oh, don't know. No. I don't believe you. I think it was you. I think you're lying, telling little porcupines, which is another kind of British food, a pork pie. Though I feel like the Germans would like that, you know? Anyway, we're playing some Jusant. Thank you to Don't Nod for to giving us early access to this. Just type / shout out on the username you want to shout. Fair enough. Right. We're playing with a controller. So for those of you who haven't seen this game, I believe it was either at Wholesome Games, potentially maybe it was at, what do you call it? Future Games. What was it at? Is that the correct pronunciation? It's either Jusant. Don't know. Yeah, I thought so too, but Robot Lady was so quiet that I turned it up. And I'm not wearing a high neck top today, so is that better? Is that a little less shouty? I mean, I can turn the game down, I guess, actually. Let me just turn the game down. Just a scoosh. There we go. Save. Right. Okay. But yeah, it's a climbing game. This is a demo, so we might still break stuff. I always find a way to break games that aren't demos, so I'm almost certain we'll find a way to break a demo. Jusant, a French nautical term for a receding tide. It's French. But what food didn't you like, Lord Butterfitch? You've still not told me. Are you being a bit coy about it because you know I'm going to get angry at you? Hashtag piles of money. It was... I guess it's hashtag gifted, but it's more of like invited to join, like, the I don't know, the demo, the previews. I'm not sure. I guess there's probably some ASA stuff in there somewhere. It's not, we didn't get paid any money. That, okay? No money was exchanged. And I'm coy because I got accused of shouting myself out. Fair enough. There's us. Jusant. Cool sunglasses. How are you going to see out of those bad boys? See out those slits. Something bad's happened here. All the water's gone. Somebody stole it. I don't know if it's a thank you to Don't Nod, but thank you Don't Nod for inviting us this. I'm very excited to give this game a go. I can't remember what it got showed at. It must have been Future Games or something. But I remember seeing it and being like, that looks cool. That looks cool. Chicken sticks. White pudding, stargazy pie. What the hell are those? What's white pudding and stargazy pie? And I never said I hated it at all. Future Games, right? Yeah, good. Thank you, Richie. That crab's cute. It's only got one pincer. Oh, normalize. We're going to climb that, I think, gang. Exactly my reaction to those foods as well. Stargazy pie is scary. It's basically a seafood pie with a prawn slash fish sticking out the top of the pastry. Oh, I've seen that. So it's looking at the sky. Yep. I get that. Do you know what I found out the other day? I found out that my boyfriend has never had a Scotch egg. And I love Scotch egg. I went to school with him. I love a Scotch egg, right? The best Scotch egg I've ever had in my life, Chapter 1 Daymark, was when I used to work at the co-op. They randomly, and I only ever saw them do it one time. What is that on my screen? What's that weird little artifact? Is that supposed to be there? I guess. And they did this like chili Scotch egg, and it was banging. So I need to find a good place that do Scotch eggs in Newcastle so I can get them, one for me and one for him. Oh, I can. MB eats a Scotch egg stream when? He's not against the idea, he's just never had one. Which I think is just crazy. I was watching a Jolly video. It's the name of the channel, not the vibe of the video. Though it was a Jolly video. And they were eating a Scotch egg, and I was like, oh, I love Scotch eggs. And that's when I found out, and I was like, that's crazy behaviour. What do you mean you've had a Scotch egg? You can get them from Tesco, but they're crap. Like, I don't want, like, a picnic egg, for example, which is like, you get, like, a tub of loads of them. But I want, like, a good, like, butcher-style Scotch egg, you know? But I just don't know where I'm going to get one from. I wonder if there'll be one at the market in Tynemouth. If you ever come to Newcastle, gang, you should go to Tynemouth, which is near the beach. And they have a market there every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And there's all kinds of food there. And I wonder if they'll have Scotch eggs there. Am I going to be bothered to leave my house tomorrow to go and find out? I'm not sure. Nobody has explained what makes them Scotch. As a Scottish person, I've been forever curious. Oh, so we actually Googled this because we also weren't sure. I think it said that it was invented by, like, a man and his family whose surname was Scott or something, and now they're called Scotch eggs. So they're not actually Scottish. They're not Scottish eggs. They're just eggs invented by a man called Scott. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, the pitons are already attached to the what? Oh, I see. Right, okay. Try a shell garage. I always see them in garages. Do you know what I really want? So I know I've talked about this a lot, right? I need to make a detour towards, like, a crappy little off license, so I can go and find that dragon soup that I keep talking about on my Instagram stories, because they only sell them at, like, off licenses. They don't even sell them in, like, oh my god, my arms are. Oh no, I thought my arms were all twisted. Oh my god, they were. That was my right arm. Jesus Christ. She's like a snake. Or he. Or they. I'm not sure. Just chilling up this fishing line. Oh, we have to rest. We're tired. I was pressing the wrong stick down because I don't know my left from my right. They do still make dragon soup. I see all of the yobs on the metro drinking them, and I have literally become obsessed with finding them because I always see people drinking, well, children drinking them, and I am just baffled by them. I want to try them so bad. And everyone's like, oh, they're gross. And I'm very much aware they are going to be gross. But I still want to try it, you know? It's an unbelievable curiosity that is piqued by it. Right, do we think we have to go this way or do we think we have to go up this way? There's a way up there, look. I kind of want to go this way. Dragon soup doesn't sound nice. It's like an Alco Pop vibes, I think. From what I could gather from what people said. It's literally like just like an Alco Pop. What if you like it and become one of them? Well, I'm never going to be a metro yob. I think I'm a bit old to be a metro yob. I think if I started doing it, people would just think I had actually had a problem, you know? It wouldn't be like, ha, it was so cool and all the boys love me. It would be, is she alright? Who's Nan? Who let Nan on the metro? Another sleep turning over stones at the old Delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. This should be enough to reopen the route to the old Cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Ashton's officially become old enough to be trying to understand the youths. There's 2 things I don't understand about the youths. Vaping and dragon soup. And I'm on my mission to understand the second one because I will never vape. It's particularly not if it's meant to taste like lemons. It's crazy behaviour. Or banana. That's absolutely unhinged. If you're out there vaping banana, that's crazy behaviour. Metro yob isn't an age thing, it's a state of mind. If you believe it, you can achieve it. If you miss all the shots, you don't take it, etc., etc. Dragon soup is like, right, you should Google dragon soup alcohol, right? And look at it and look at the thing. It looks like in America they have a thing called Four Loko, I think. We don't have that here. And that's what I think it might be like. It's just like an Alco Pop, but it's in a can and it's what all the children drink. I love the fact that Ashton thinks 25 is ancient. Doesn't make me feel old at all. I'm old. I'm too old to be a metro yob. That's all I'm saying. I finally caught an old knitting machine for Ennio, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Note to self, stop doing business with Ram. All it does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the heights. He claims to be a repairman, but nothing but a foam salesman. That's what it is. Right, so there's obviously like the low tide. So we're low down, but we're climbing to the top. So maybe this used to be like flooded and we're at the bottom of the sea. That makes sense. What happens if I just jump off? Ah. I see. Oh. Maybe we have to go further down. Oh. I'm sorry, like a glove. I hate to disappoint you that I'm here and James is not. He was here on Wednesday, so just googled it and it looks wild and like it will give me a heart attack. I think it might actually kill me. I think when you reach the age of 20, or maybe just, I don't know, past your teenage years, you suddenly you can't drink that anymore. You know? That's what I think. Right, what is the purpose of this then? Let's just get, okay, this is where I came from, so. You can buy a case of 8 red cola flavoured dragon soup from Amazon for £30. I just want one, and I definitely don't want a cola flavoured one. I don't really like cola flavoured things. What's this then? A shell? What's that weird thing on the screen? Hey, Reveler. I had a can of Prime Energy and thought I was going to die. Like 6 shots of espresso and a empty stomach feeling. Blue raspberries are more expensive at $34.95. Also, right, speaking of alcohol, there's this person on my Instagram who's, I feel like, actively trying to piss me off. Because whenever I have a little drinky drink, and I'll mention, oh, I've had a little drinky drink. He replies to my story and he's like, you drink too much. All right, Dad. Remember asking for your opinion. That guy annoys me. I should block him, really. I should block him. Block him for being a big old weirdo and commenting on how much I drink. I don't even drink that much. I have a couple of drinkies, maybe every now and then. What a crazy man. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Not the foot guy again. No, it's not him. It's not him. You drink too much. Also do selfie pics. Is it Peter? I don't think it's Peter. Don't block him and give you something to laugh at. This is true. Last time when I was having a really bad period, he was like, it's because you drink too much. And I'm like, are you a doctor? Dad? Leave me alone. Richie, congrats on being 1 month sober, my guy. Yeek! How are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking about adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff. Might help steer passers-by this way. Passers-by this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with the low tide, and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders, like if I'm free for a romantic dinner for 2. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from after the new path of the plant onto the plane I had to build. Jesus, get my words out. Ashton's Instagram has been plagued by non-alcoholic dads and men asking for feet pics. This is accurate, very accurate. Drinks too cold made my feet hurt. I'm coming up on 6 months sober. Nice, Danny. My periods don't hurt. Then again, I have a Wilson, so... Well, there you go. There you go. Clearly, that's my problem. That's a circle. Not having periods and not drinking. That's a circle, clearly. Well, I've never drunk alcohol, and I've also never had a period. Hence, the Instagram man has a point. Proof. Clearly. Clearly. I'm 413 days sober. Wow. Look at you guys. I'm afraid I just don't have the self-control for that. I like a little drinky too much. But, congrats, guy. That's really cool. A record 2 left over. I'll get to it when the current allows. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now if you see her around. Do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Right, where are we off? Oh my god. I don't understand. I can't do it. Right. Maybe we need to get further down. Oh, I'm going over there. Maybe I'm going over there, maybe? Whoa, we're swanging! Now that's what I wanted. More swanging. I'm a bit swanging. You know, I've decided as well. I've decided next year, and sorry, I have an itchy nose, but I'm worried if I let go of all the buttons, I'll die. I've decided that next year I've got to go to a gaming conference because I'm so jealous. I've got such FOMO for everyone at Gamescom right now, like genuine FOMO, that I'm like, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go next year. Just because I feel like I need to. I feel like it's my, I'm my goal. Oh my god, what the hell are these things? Try little ghoulies. Run on stage and inquire about GTA 6. God, what a weird man that guy was, eh? There's a lot of weird men out there. I know, they're all on my Instagram. Go to Gamescom, but you are an woman. I know. It's bad behaviour, really. Should stay at home and look after my kids. Does EGX count or only the big game? I mean, I've definitely considered going to EGX. I just haven't. Well, when was the last time I went? The last time I went was before TripleJump. It must have been pre-pandemic because the last one I worked was. Maybe it was 2019. It was when I was working for ESL a lot. So. Oh. Yeah, it must have been 2019 was the last one I worked. That was good fun. But I would like to go on in a different country because I feel like it would cost me like the exact same amount of money to like go to something like Gamescom in literally in Germany as it would cost me to go to London or Birmingham, knowing how expensive trains cost, you know, or petrol. Like it'd probably be cheaper just to get on a plane. And you can make a little hollybobs out of it. Could have a nice trip to Germany. Oh. I've been to Germany one time. I went to Berlin. Or if I go to E3, get to go to America, but I'm scared of America actually. I'm a bit scared of America. So maybe I wouldn't do that. Germany, ew. Exactly. We all go to Gamescom wearing Jeff shirts and just kind of freak him out. There's absolutely no way he'd be wandering around the show floor. He does Gamescom opening night live and then he hides. Ferrets away. Whee! Just like David Bowie, afraid of Americans. I'm just afraid of America in general because I feel like I would get shot. And also like with all the, I'm scared of Donald Trump. Like actually scared of him. When I see him, he's like a scary clown to me. They have nice sausages in Germany. That's true. I do like a good sausage. When I went to Berlin, I was too scared to get a currywurst because I have a bit of a fear of hot dogs. Because one time I had one and it gave me the plops big time, and now I'm scared of. Now I'm scared that it's gonna happen again. You know. You know. Anyway, continuing on climbing. We're hardcore. This game is so pretty, like, what a nice looking game, you know. Oh god, I'm going to die. God, I really thought we were a goner then. Has anyone been to Gamescom? I'd like to know if anyone has been and if they had a good time. I feel like everyone has, like, no one ever talks about Gamescom as much. People talk about E3 a lot, but you don't hear them talking about Gamescom as much. Why aren't they talking about Germany? You know, these are the questions we should ask. A boat? Should we? I think so, yeah. What did you guys think of the old opening night live this time? What were your thoughts and feelings? I put like a post out on the community page and the general consensus was I didn't watch it, which made me laugh. Bye, Ben. Ugh, more little ghoulies. Cool. Oh, it's quite dark around these parts, isn't it? There was a game called Thank Goodness You're Here that looked entirely my thing. Yeah, that looked good. Did look good. Looked crazy. Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. And it's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates and barrels is my area of expertise. But shifting their old stones, at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it will start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in low tide? Is DD still refusing to go to school? My love, I am so happy to hear from you. We miss you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her and I'm very much out of my depth. Do you remember the names of all the regions in the tower? I don't even remember learning that. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It's been ages since I last ventured behind the village. I'd forgotten how dark it is, but you know Dee, she's gutsy and enjoys diving into the past, just like you. Speaking of which, have the archaeologists finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now, get it? Do you know when you'll be able to come back here? Lizard. The show was 2 hours long and 2 games kind of interest me, so not enough. Yeah, that is fair enough. Completely understandable opinion. 2 little honky star rail. 2 little honky star rail indeed. Only the honkiest of star rails for us, please. I think we can go over there. Or is that just for effect? Don't know. I didn't get to watch it, but I'm hyped for. Bye, Ben. I'm hyped for Little Nightmares 3. Yeah, it's good. It looks good. It'd be interesting to see how it is different from the previous iterations. Little piggies. Oh, cute. They're like little mouse pigs. Hi Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water, surprise, surprise. Solly and Faz are all still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped to helping with deliveries. Me, on Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nice if this damn pebble would just change course when I asked it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than the old Yom. Honestly, though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. It will go down in history as an event that happened. It will. It definitely happened. And what more could we possibly ask for than a hip happening event? Okay, that is death. Oh. Migs. Pouse, those are good. Not enough cats. Only one game had a cat. What game had a cat in it? I don't remember seeing any cats. That's how few cats there were. Okay. Stop doing that, Ashton. I keep hoping for something on the Haunted Chocolatier, but nay. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I've not seen that in a while. I know that he's obviously still working on it, because we've seen like the conversations happening. Oh right, we're not allowed to jump over there. Fair enough. But yeah, it would be nice to see a bit more about that. I'm so annoyed I'm going to miss SMTJ Live. It's 8 PM Saturday and it's the first time in like 6 months I have planned. No, that's okay. It'll be a VOD. You'll still get to see everything. Don't forget, if you want to get involved, you should go to the Patreon. There's a whole lot of stuff over there. Hello, Unforgabler. But that's okay. There'll be other opportunities to watch SMTJ. I can't remember what game the cat was in. It was one that was on screen when you and Ben came back from the loo. You could pick the cat up and pet it with other animals. I don't remember that. But I was a little bit drinky. Tom F94, thank you for subscribing with Prime for 5 months. Pow! Pow indeed, my friend. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. Just 12 octaves after the Jusant. At the old harbour master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, to journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it will do me good to see the world, as Esme would say. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the Harvest Festival even. When I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents, I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if, and only if, I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear, don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure, what's a journey without a logbook? Umi 1988, thank you for gifting a sub to Winters in Berlin. Thank you so much. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off with the salt plane in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with the wonder and have kept me company as I've pondered too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weave beaks who will watch over you from the sky. And watch over this message. I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls, Bianca. What's the creation? Oh. Am I the creation? Oh, we're going up here. Gift sub for the cheeky bank holiday. Oh my god, I totally forgot it was a bank holiday this weekend. Oh my gosh. I love bank holidays. We don't get enough bank holidays. We should get more. We should get more. Manchester Pride for happy Manchester Pride for anyone who's attending. I have literally missed Pride in every place that I have lived for as long as I've been out of the closet. Like, it's almost every single time that Pride is happening in the town or city in which I live, I miss it. I'm either like away or some other reason, but I nearly always miss it. Drives me mental. Right, what am I doing here? Oh god, don't fall off. Am I not going that way? Hello? Oh, can I go? Oh. All Mondays should be bank holidays. I agree. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do with my time this weekend? I've not got any plans. How have I not got any plans? No one wants to hang out with me. Everyone's busy like doing, I don't know, boring stuff like seeing their friends or going away for the bank holiday and, you know, having plans that they planned way ahead of time because they remembered it was a bank holiday. They need to factor in people like me who completely forget bank holidays exist. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, guys. We may have made an error. We may be stuck. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, there we go. Okay. Have a few drinks and wear 4 pairs of socks. Sounds like the best plan. What am I going to do with my bank holiday? I'm going to have to find something to do. Can't just sit and play video games all weekend. You might think I'm some kind of nerd. That's not me at all. I'm not even a little bit of a nerd. You could focus on content for your feet pick side hustle. I don't have a feet pick side. You think I wouldn't have plans for bank holiday if I had a feet pick side hustle? Oh my god, you'd never see me. I'd be out of the country all the time. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think he would have been able to figure out between the two of us. He has to wait anchor a date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. I'll be playing video games like a nerd. A bunch of nerds. That's Peter you're thinking of. tinypetebigfeet.com. Exactly. I don't want to encroach on his turf. He's very territorial about his toes. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? Maybe have a gunge practice run. No thanks. Tutorial. Very good. If the weather's nice, I can go to the beach. But seeing as how the weather's been positively crap for the last, like, 6 months to a year, I'm going to assume that it's going to be rubbish. I will manage to source the gunge. It's our little secret. It's a little secret. I don't want to tell you where you can get your own gunge. You might gunge yourself and then won't watch the stream. I actually bought Moonglow Bay after you played it, Ashton. You ended up playing any more of it. I did play a bit more, actually, but I think I got busy. Oh. Come out, little glob. Tadpole. Cute. You could go to the beach, which would be unpleasant. This is true. Yeah, I did play more Moonglow Bay, actually. But, yeah, I didn't finish it because I think something else came up. And I just hadn't had time to get back to it. Same with the old pigeon game. The little butt frog helped us. He's so happy his bum is glowing. It's been hot in Germany, has it? It's been pretty miserable this week. It's been like, we've had like 1 or 2 days. I was wearing a pair of shorts on one day this week. Look, we're bringing back the plants. Cute. Its eyes look like boobies. Crimson Desert. Ah, from the people who did Black Desert Online. I see. I did wonder if that might have been the one you were talking about. Get back in the backpack, little bum frog. There was hail, actual hail in Scotland right now. Yeah, it was pretty miserable this morning. I don't think it was quite hailing, but it was definitely not, how do I say, very nice at all. So... 32 degrees every day at least, and of course no one here has air cons either. Oh my god. Why does it sit on my head like that? Love it. Love this little guy. Love this little guy. He's so cute. My little pal. My little buddy old pal. So cute. So small. So tiny. Oh my god, look! The butt frog is so useful. The most useful kind of frog is the butt frog. Love him for you. Thank you so much. I won Pikmin 4 in a raffle and it arrives tomorrow, so that's my bank holiday plan now. Oh my gosh! We have a lovely time. I still need to finish the final bit of Pikmin to get 100% in it, but I just got really stuck and I haven't got back to it yet. I gotta name him. His name's Bumfrog. He's called Bumfrog. Little Bumfrog. Why? What do you guys think his name should be? What would you like to name Bumfrog? There was a tornado in my village last night. Oh my god. Hope you're alright. Hope everyone's alright. BF for short. Exactly. Little Bumfrog. I like the name Little Bum Frog. Good. Good. I'm glad. I also like the name Little Bum Frog. I've known Little Bum Frog for 4.5 minutes and I would die for him. I would also die for Little Bum Frog. He's very cute. He's very cute, very helpful, and he sits on your head when you need a hand. Give me your hand, Little Bum Frog. Little Bum Frog sitting on your shoulder. Little Bum Frog sitting on your shoulder. What an adorable little bum frog. Everything I could have possibly wanted from a game and more. Little Bum Frog. Wow, Little Bum Frog, what do you think of this room? Thoughts and feelings, Little Bum Frog? Oh. Can't really see anything. That's what Little Bum Frog's for. Oh. Wow, Little Bum Frog, what did you do? In my immediate area on the east side of town, every house has downed trees. Oh my gosh. I'm glad everyone's alright. Wow, Bum Frog. Okay. Let's go, Bum Frog. We have to carry on. They call bums fannies in the US. I know they do. Oh god. That's not my intention. I not mean to yeet myself off. Must protect Little Bum. Hold on, Little Bum Frog. I also hate Fanny Frog. Fanny Frog does have alliteration. It is true. Fanny Frog does have good rhythmic vibes, but I just hate it. So I will not be calling him Fanny Frog. He's Little Bum Frog. Are you a Strictly fan? Not really. Like, my mum loves it, so whenever we're home on the weekends, we'll watch it with her. She loves it. And I've always said, if I was ever famous enough that I was invited to go on Strictly Come Dancing, I would have to say yes. Purely because if my mum found out I was invited and I didn't say yes, I think she'd disown me. But I don't know if I'd do very well. I'd get really into it, but I'd also be worried that if I got too into it, I took it too seriously and then was really bad at it and got knocked out, that I'd feel really upset. So I'd be worried about getting too into it. People were like, oh my god, she took it so seriously and she was so bad. I'd be like, no. But I would do it. I would do Strictly Come Dancing if I was invited to. Oh yeah, Les Dennis is on it. I have to be honest, like, there's not very often is there people I actually recognise on it. I know that's like very old woman thing to say, but that's how you become the nation's sweetheart, isn't it? You go on like Strictly Come Dancing or I'm a Celeb. When you're like a minor league celeb, like Jordan North, for example, off of the radio, I would say that he was like maybe like a D tier celeb. This is coming from like what I would objectively say. I'm like an M tier. Like I'm so far down, okay? But I'm not saying like, oh, I'm better than him. So don't get bloody twisted, all right? But he wasn't very well known. And then he went on I'm a Celeb and was a big weenie, and everyone loved him. And now he's like a household name. You know? And that's how you do it. Because then was it Hamza? Did Hamza win it last year? I don't remember who won it. When. I just know that there was someone called Hamza that all the mums on Facebook loved him, and he wasn't very like. Why is my friend screaming? Oh, because of worms. Okay, so we can go that way. There's also this one here. I also love the drama around Strictly Come Dancing. If it's going to be one thing, it's going to be dramatic. One of them is a trained West End quality dancer this year. Yeah, Leighton Williams. I've seen him when he played Jamie. Which feels like Bear Grylls competing on I'm a Celeb. Well, they normally have like... They always have like a pop star. Or like someone where you could obviously be like, well, technically they do have to dance. Because their job is like to put on a show and dance. Which is why people were like a bit upset about Fleur East was on it, I think, at some point. And now... And like Jojo Siwa was on like Dancing with the Stars in America. And it's like, she literally did dance like her entire life. So obviously she's going to be good at it, you know? But yeah. I saw him play Angel in Rent. He did a backflip in 7-inch heels. Oh my god. I'm wondering if they'll do like, if he'll want to do it in a male partnership, or he'll do it in a male and female partnership. When I was in the UK recently, I watched the few shows I got into watching were Come Dine With Me, Taskmaster, and Naked Attraction. You got into it, did you, you cheeky minx? Naked Attraction is one of those TV shows that you watch when you get your shit faced. I swore. Sorry. Technically it was one word though, so we're just going to pretend it's not a swear word. Because actually, as if you say it as one word, then it doesn't count. Sorry about it. Sorry. Sorry. I was just so surprised that Stephen watched Naked Attraction that I didn't even register that I swore until it was too late. I was just so... thought it was so funny. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, our neck just broke. I think those are the rules. Well, I think they are. I never knew about Taskmaster until my friend did a year-long Taskmaster birthday contest with his friend. I love Taskmaster. It's one of my favourite TV shows. It truly is. If the day of the week ends in Y, Ashton gets a mulligan swear. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Someone who finally gets it. I don't watch much TV either. To be honest, I'll watch like... I don't watch much like... what I would say is like... terrestrial television, you know? Yeah, Naked Attraction is nearly always on like right as you're going to bed. It's like one of those shows where it's like, what's on in the hotel room? If you're staying in a hotel, you can almost guarantee that just before you go to bed, the one show that's going to be on the TV is Naked Attraction. And it's one of those TV shows that you first watch in that kind of situation, and then you go, why on earth did I decide to watch this show? And then suddenly you're watching every night. Every single night. No one is sleeping after Naked Attraction. Well, they're not doing anything else. Naked Attraction is the weirdest show on television. Aww. My cover might be blown. No one is. No, I've no idea what Naked Attraction is. Naked Attraction is what I would deem as one of the most British TV shows you could possibly watch, right? For context, it's a dating show, right? And on this dating show, you're like, oh, okay, do you like go in and is it like, oh, just who they are as a person? No, of course not. Don't be silly. It's very clearly a TV show where everyone is standing in little colourful boxes. I might die. Everyone's standing in little colourful boxes, right? And outside of said colourful boxes is someone who is looking to date these people, right? And so they go on the show, and the first thing that they are introduced to is the contestants' feet and legs. And I think it goes straight from... I think it's just feet to begin with. Just toes. And then they lift up, and it's full peen of a jean. Full peen of a jean. And then they go up, and then it's full boobs and nips. Right? And then, oh my god, stop. We're going to die, I think. And then, after you've seen the boobs and vagine, that is when you finally you can hear their voices. You get to hear their voices. And then you get to see their face. Or is it the other way around? It might be the other way around. But every round, someone is eliminated, right? And it's meant to be about, like, you know, sexual preference and, like, how the way different people look is, like, what people's types are and stuff. But really what it ends up being is, do you like it if someone has a big penis or a small penis? Do you like it if a lady has an innie vagina or an outie vagina? Do you like if they are fat or thin? It's kind of the, oh my god, we can give little bum frog a little kiss. Cute. What the hell is the point of the show? You don't hear their voice until after you see their peens. Exactly. The whole point of the show is entirely whether you can make a connection, with someone with, like, just seeing their naked body. It's supposed to be like remove all the layers and see if you think that you can, like, you know, form a connection with this person. But again, it's completely superficial because all it is flipping judging people on what they look like. It's like the opposite of Love is Blind, which is an equally successful show because every single time that they go on they go on a date afterwards. So, oh my God, forgot to tell you. At the end of the episode, the person who was like picking, who was there to date, they then take their clothes off and then they like all stand there nuddy while the host is just there fully clothed. And they're like, which of these two that you've narrowed it down to do you want to take on a date? And then they'll go on a date and then like, afterwards they'll be like, after the date it'll be like 3 weeks later, and almost every single time they don't work, they hate each other, they just shag and they never see each other again, you know. What is Love is Blind? Oh my, like a glove. Like a glove. Love is Blind is the opposite of Naked Attraction, right? They have like 10 pods full of men, 10 pods full of women, one woman in each, one man in each. They then communicate through a wall, like discussion through a wall, and they have 2 weeks, okay, to fall in love and propose to each other. And then they have 2 weeks in a holiday resort where they suddenly get to see, oh no, they don't see each other until after they've proposed, right? After they propose. And then, but actually, so they'll propose talking wise. They'll say, will you marry me? She'll say yes or no or whatever. Sometimes they say no and it's really uncomfortable. And then sometimes, and then after they've got engaged, they'll like meet for the first time. They'll see each other for the first time. And you can always tell, always tell when they do not like each other, when they've got the ick immediately. They'll be like, oh my God, I love you. Yes, I'll marry you. And then they'll open the doors and they'll be like, just a kiss on the cheek. Don't you dare touch me. I'll cuddle and a kiss on the cheek. Whereas sometimes they'll be like full like, you know? And then they'll have 2 weeks in a holiday destination where they finally meet all the other couples, which then causes some divide because they've been like a love triangle, you know, that kind of thing. And then after that, they'll have like, I think it's like 4 weeks where they live together, and then they have to get married, whether they make it to the altar. And then like 8 out of 10 times, they'll get to the altar and they'll say no there. They won't have called it off beforehand. And then, you know, it's really awkward because all their friends and family are there and they're getting married. And they say no. But that's not English TV. That is Netflix. Specifically in America. They are making a UK version of it. That's amazing. I love it. It's, oh my God, it's the most uncomfortable thing to watch. 10 out of 10. I think out of all the couples that have been on all 3 seasons, only one couple is still together. They were like the very first couple that got engaged in the first season, and they've just been together the whole time. It's crazy. It's crazy behaviour. Anyway, we've got a gazette. In this issue, we'll be taking a look at the creatures that gave this near cyclical publication its name, Brellas. While they've come up before in our issue on endangered tunnel wildlife and in our special edition, Inhabitants of the Great Reservoir, we've never dedicated this entire section to them. It's high time we rectified that. Well, I can't speak today, sorry. But yeah, Naked Attraction is unhinged. If you want to see some cock and balls, just watch some Naked Attraction. But they always do this thing, right, where they'll like see a bunch of penises, and like he or she will be like judging, and they're like, who do you want to get rid of? And then they will pick the most random reason to get rid of the person that they deem has the smallest penis. Like, they'll be looking at them all, and there's like one guy that like either has like a full bush or a small peen or like something that is like not perfectly desirable, you know? And then they'll be like, I just didn't really like the fact that he doesn't paint his toenails. I just didn't like the fact that his knees are knobbly. Nothing to do with his penis or his bum. Nothing to do with that. Just didn't like the fact that he shaved his legs. And it's always like the most random thing where it's clearly like, you know. He actually has a really small penis, and I'm not interested. They're known for their slow majestic flight, however, they begin their lives clinging onto rocks nest first. Whoa, this is a lot of text. From within the shrinklets come sparks, small glowing creatures that fly through the darkness of caves and tunnels in groups. How many octaves does it take for a spark to grow into a brella? How long do brellas live? Has anyone ever seen one die? So there's some animals that live in the tunnels. Sorry, I got so distracted by that conversation about bloody flipping dating shows. I completely forgot what we were doing. Is it the TV show twisting their words, or is it is it the people you think? Like, you can't say you don't know the size. I think they're trying to be polite because they can still, so the other person can still hear them. Like, they can still hear what they're going to say. And obviously they're on national television. So they don't want to be like, yeah, I don't want to date him because his cock is small. They'll just instead pick something else where it's like, okay, it's not a direct insult against his penis because I don't want to make him feel bad about himself and I don't want to seem like a dick or that I'm very superficial. So they'll pick something else. National television, would you believe? Anyway, this octave we're celebrating the safe return of Expedition 34 to the port. This expedition was led by Corey, who once again braved a horizontal world. We are proud to welcome these children of low tide who are returning with priceless treasure back among us. This VOD is in the bin. Naked Attraction's original idea was like nudity should be normalised, right? And then they made a show about mocking naked people. Yeah. One time this guy went on it who was a virgin. Me and my housemate when I was in uni, we used to watch Naked Attraction. We used to get drunk and watch like an entire season of Naked Attraction in one go. We loved it. And right in the middle of the theme tune it goes, yeah. And we used to do it to each other all the time. I was like, I'm getting in the shower. Yeah. So stupid. Yeah, so when they've been rejected, they bring up the rest of the door so you get to see them in full. And then, oh, I forgot to tell you about the best part. And then, after they've been rejected, right, and they be like, oh, thanks very much, you know, never mind. And then they walk out, and then they stand on this spinning podium, and they spin them around, and they transition them from, like, nudie to like having clothes on in an edit. Well, but they're just spinning this like person around, like tits and vagine out, just spinning them around on this like hot plate, on this hot plate, and then they put their clothes on afterwards. But it's absolutely crazy, so crazy. Oh, Snugmare Void, 10 years younger, yeah. Oh god. Hey John from Accounting, I saw your tiny wang on BBC 4 last night. Good to see you. It's actually on Channel 4. Channel 4 always has weird stuff. Members of Expedition 34, descendants of the celebrated Hur, Iger and Im, who were first to venture out into the Great Plain in search of the lost ocean, walked further than ever before and were finally able to find new spring after numerous failed expeditions, a fresh start for many villagers who have been waiting their turn since the furnaces in Fumarolia and Fumarolia oases hit their population limit. And welcome reception will be held next sleep. The collective of former expeditionaries have made its best seaweed pile. Bring your own beverages. BYOB. Right, what's down here? Sorry, I got so into talking about that we've like just sat in this one area for ages. I'm so sorry, everyone. My deepest apologies. But unfortunately, I love crazy TV shows like that. God, I kind of want to go home and watch Naked Attraction now. I definitely shouldn't, but... Oh. I absolutely admire the bravery to get nude on national TV purely to be thrown on Lazy Susan and judged. I'm not sorry at all, you're right. Cool, okay. Yeah, there's my bank holiday plans. Done it. I just like, this is kind of just a chill game, you know, where like I don't feel like I'm having to concentrate all the time, which maybe is the reason I should play games that make me concentrate more, because clearly I cannot be trusted to just like have a normal conversation, you know. Right, okay, so we've just come up here. That's what we had to do. That's fine now. The worms. So Dearest Mete, you're probably laughing about what I'm about to say, but I wish I were a choco. Nothing to do but be round, fluffy and cute and whole sleep long. No job and no existential crisis about the future. I'd be more relaxing than going door to door, but someone has to bring the old folks water, and I never would have believed it, but I've grown fond of them. What? Remember old Coco? She made me listen to and dust off her shower collection. I wish we could watch along Naked Attraction, but we'd literally get banned. Are things any better with your family? Are they still upset? No need to tell me if it's too difficult to talk about. I may not be there to support you, but I'm sending waves your way. Aha, that Coco, I still admire you. I definitely wouldn't have the patience. Things with my parents are still choppy. They let the ocean disappear, but they don't want to understand what happened. We're not responsible. They always say they left for Cauldron's Oasis. They request the furnaces so they could have joined some of their friends, but spots are hard to come by. So this is about climate change and how all of our parents are basically destroying the planet, and we're going to have to deal with it and live on a big tower near space. What? Oh, I lost my train of thought there again. Happens a lot, doesn't it? Okay, so we're up here now. So... Ah, little bum frog. You don't have to share it on YouTube. Just have a YouTube link and timestamp it.
Happy
Good idea.
420 BBBB blaze it, my dude's Lord 16 dab. Well, since I learned so much about food today, here are some food jokes for you.
Didn't want to make
What do
naked
get when
jokes,
cross
did
the
you?
Abominable snowman
Makes
and
sense.
pasta. Spaghetti.
Oh.
Ha ha ha. What is loud,
Spaghetti.
fast and crunchy? A rocket ship. Hi E. Did you see the movie about the hot dog? It was an Oscar wiener. Ho ho ho. Why is it a bad idea to tell a burrito a secret? They might spill the beans. Ha ooh ooh. What's the best food to eat before a workout? Mussels. Hi.
Very good. Thank you, Lord Brodovich, for the jokes and the bits. I'm confused.
BBBBBBB swing BBBBBBB naked attraction BBBBBBB love is blind BBBBBBB too hot for TV BBBBBBB naked attraction blaze it.
Blaze it indeed. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits and the BBBBBs. See, got Wiener in there. Proud of you. Proud of you. I literally am baffled right now. Where am I supposed to go? Am I the stupid one? I often am, so I would not be surprised. Oh, oh. Must have to... Oh, you're sleepy. Okay. I have to get over there somehow. I actually maybe have to climb up here first. Hello? What are you doing now? Please. Hey now? Right, so... What am I doing? Stop falling down that hole! I have to get up there. Yeah, I know that the B rhymes the... So I have to get up there. But how though? Bum frog. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, bum frog. Bum frog, I'm confused. Help me, bum frog. Little bum frog, please. Little bum frog, I am baffled. I mean, I don't think I can reach this ladder. No, I definitely can't reach that ladder. Where do I go? There's this thing in here, but that didn't lead anywhere. Oh. Guys, there's a ladder here. There's a ladder here. Hand it. Concentrating on the game now. We'll concentrate on the game for 10 minutes and then we can talk about more weird things. Usually just getting to low tide from my old lighthouse is an expedition for me. It's hard to believe that this time the adventure was just getting started. At the meeting point I found myself waiting with Mette, a young woman from these parts. Well, younger than me anyway. Her parents have already left, but like other people our age, she wanted to stay. That made ripples with the older generation. Leaving the family nest is no easy thing. I don't know Mette, but we already have something in common. The widening gap between us and our parents. She seemed relieved to see me. For once, I was lost for words, smiling awkwardly and still red from the expectation of getting here. My pack all undone and my hair sticking up every which way. Probably. Nice one, Bianca. Not socially awkward at all, but I was just as relieved as she was. I wouldn't be setting sail alone. To my surprise, Old Soul joined us too. I don't think we'd exchanged a single word before now. Will an old schooner like him be able to keep up? Ever since I was little, Soul always been the old hermit who lives up on high. He used to scare me. He would come down to the port sometimes like a spider sliding down a silk thread. The other kids and I would have fun running away, screaming at the sight of him. Even now, my knees started quaking as I saw him lumbering towards me. We set off a group of 3, since no one else came to join our crew. I soon realized I've been worried for nothing. Soul leads the way, an odd figure with nimble feet who climbs cliffs with amazing ease. Mette follows behind, brimming with energy. Suddenly, I feel like the old one. Bianca and Mette are gonna kiss. Bill France, are you having a moment? Do you need... Right. Wee! Don't worry, little bum frog. Everything is all good. Okay. Wee! Nailed it. Once we found that ladder, it was smooth sailing. I knew what we had to do, I just couldn't find that gosh darn ladder. What the hell's that thing? Was that not just moving? Definitely like it was moving. Not this way? Not this way. Maybe? I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm fine. It's this way. You could not pay me to go down this. I would not go down that. Simply I would not. I'd be too scared. It'd freak me out. I love abseiling. One time I abseiled off a university building. For fun. And for charity. But mainly for fun. Now there's that bum frog. This big bum frog. We got little bum frog. Oh, mate, little bum frog. Look at him. Hang out with little bum frog. Cute. Okay, right. We found big bum frog, so now we need to get out of here. This way. So there's caving videos on my For You page. They make me so claustrophobic. I literally, you'd have to pay me so much money to go down a cave like that. Like, honestly, I don't even think there's a number. Like, it would be an astronomical amount of money. And I'm not a scaredy cat most of the time, but I hate small spaces. I hate them. They make me feel sick. And I don't like to be in things like lifts. And I don't like to be in tight enclosed spaces. As previously mentioned, one time I got in a Zorb and I was scared of the Zorb. Oh, I should have got on for the ride. Caves are horrible. The only thing worse are underwater caves. Absolutely not. I'm not a very good swimmer either, so I would definitely drown. Oh. I don't like vast spaces. No, that's fair enough. Oceans, space, the general outdoors. I'm alright with like big fields. As long as I can see a point in the distance, like, that's fine. But if it's like a desert or like the ocean, you know, like you said, absolutely not. I don't think I'd do it for any money, TBH. The thought of being stuck in it. It's tight. Sorry. A tight cave. Tight space with bugs. No, yeah, that's fair enough. How do I... No. No. There. Eh. I went ziplining the caves under Snowdon, couldn't see the bottom of some drops. See, I think I'd probably do that. It depends how wide the cave getting into that would be. Like, I'd assume that if it was wide enough to fit to like fasten a zip line, probably wouldn't be tight enough that I would get stuck in it, you know? Like, I don't want to be like that guy that just had to like bury in a cave because he was stuck and they just had to bury him alive until he died. Like, I don't want that to happen to me. But I'm fine with just like I can go into a cave, but if I have to crawl in a tight space, nope. Not even a little bit interested in that. Yoink. Way. You'd be fine getting in. The £90 cost may floor you, though. Oof. the Nutty Putty Cave incident. Every few months of TikTok loves to remind me of that nightmare. Is that what it was? I didn't know the name of the cave. I just remembered that that guy got buried in their head first. And again, hard fat no from me. Hard and fat no from me. I'm not sure I could, Bill. I could handle like getting in a cave, but if I got stuck in a cave, I'd go crazy pretty quickly, I think. It wouldn't take me long to start panicking. If I died being trapped in a cave, I'd at least want the incident to be referred to with a less whimsical name. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I've never seen so many people coming down from the heights and so much stopping in low tide. Maybe my situation's not so hopeless after all. What's scary is being on naked attraction. Oh, it's like an actual nightmare, that is. One day I just like wake up and I'm in the box naked and they're like, what's the word? Raise the doors! No thank you. Apparently an earthquake hit while they had a tour group down near the nearest tourist cave, and that sounds horrible. Oh god, that would be. How long would it take Ashton to go cannibal if trapped with other people in a cave? Yeah, honestly, I'd probably be like, can you guys just take me out first? I've not got much meat on my bones, but there's probably at least a few days worth of meat on here. Maybe my situation's not so hopeless after all. The ocean provides for a patient heart, as my mother used to say. Maybe I'll finally manage to meet someone. It's been slim pickings here, apart from old Yom, maybe. He makes my heart flip with his dimples, calloused hands, and a plaid shirt he always wears. Yom, the baker. I hope you're joking. I can never tell when you're pulling my leg. Anyway, I'm leaving the tower too. Sorry, Bassa. I don't know what else to tell you. I wish we could clip our carabiners together like we used to before running around the old pier. I wish I could convince you to come with me, but that's how it is. I'm crewing up with the neighbouring village. They found me a spot on one of their pebbles. We'll see each other again somewhere down on the plain, won't we? Don't be angry with me. I'll miss your letters. Thanks, Lou. Maybe I am already... We're all mad here. Maybe I'm already crazy, but yeah, I would be even worse if I was stuck in a cave. Clip our carabiners together. What a euphemism. That's a sign of love. Let's clip our carabiners. That's how lesbians get engaged, I think. They clip their carabiners together. Bum frog! Look, we're higher up the tower now. Could you imagine if this is how you had to get around? Like clambering over all these rocks and swinging around. Oh my god, I wouldn't even bother. I'd be like, I've got a little shop down there. I've got my house here. Don't get me clambering through there. Like, what do cavers do when they're crawling through a small space and a spider climbs on their face? They can't lift their arms up to swat it. That's such a good point. Such a good point. I don't remember when we got to chapter 2, but I may have not been paying attention. I maybe was talking about naked attraction at the time. Right, which way are we going? Little man. Oh, up there. Okay. If you're at that point of going caving, you're most likely okay with spiders. That's true. That is true. I'm alright with spiders as long as they keep their distance, you know? Like, I'm alright with spiders, like, over there. But if a spider's, like, on the sofa, I'm not okay. not okay at all. If it's in the top corner of the room, hey, that's fine with me. He can have the top, he can have the ceiling, and I'll take the floor. But as soon as he starts on his way down to the floor, then it becomes a turf war, and I'll always win because my feet are bigger. I haven't got as many, but mine are way bigger. When I get a shout out, I'm awake at 3 AM. What, for SMTJ Live or for this? I mean, if you're awake at 3 AM now, I'm going to tell you to go to sleep. You must rest, my friend. The spider on the sofa just wants to watch Naked Attraction with you. Well, he needs to pay for his own TV license, alright? I actually don't know if you need a TV license for Channel 4. I don't really know what the rules are. I never pay for a TV license. Apart from one time I was really worried I wouldn't be able to watch Eurovision, so I did pay for it. Can I get a shout for being awake at 7:38 PM? Yeah! Go to bed. Go sleep. Past your bedtime, Nobrotovich. Stamina drops more quickly when the sun's out. Oh, man. On September 3rd, I'm excited, sleepy, just thinking about it. Well, that's fair enough. Hey, if you're there at 3 AM, you're absolutely getting a shout out. Oh really? Well, that I suppose that does make sense, but oh my god, we've got to do this quickly now. No faffing around. No faffing around. They're wilting. Ugh. Okay. Those magic television detecting vans are going to catch you. No. I hate those things. They're so good at detecting when people have televisions. They did one time threaten me, like, you need to have a TV license. And I was like, I don't want one. And then they said, we'll come around to your house. And then they never did. And I wonder if they're alright, you know? If they managed to, you know, get home that day. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? There we go. Very under the weather though. Don't mess this up. I'm sweating to death. Here. Here. Just do the old eat the TV trick. Ah, that old chestnut. Of course. How silly of me not to think of the eat the television trick. We did it! I'm completely wrong out, but we made it in time to join the expedition. There weren't many of us there, barely a handful. Look how peaky the poor thing is. She's shaken like a sewing machine. I felt so far from home, but the tone was more encouraging than mocking. My efforts had been acknowledged and appreciated. I was too out of breath to reply, but new emotion rose up inside me. I was proud to have made it this far. Still doubled over from exertion, I looked around at the others. Everyone had left everything behind to be there, and they had fire in their eyes, a desire to change things, and I was part of it. That's all it took to fill me with energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their sun-scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional, and the mood was solemn. They were the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the only ones who put together this expedition. They've spent their entire life trying failing to fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore, in their own funny-sounding words. Not one measly plant grows in these here fields no more. I ended up reproducing the Highfield dialect too badly. And then Becca told us told us about their wild scheme, setting off for the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose from the group. There was talk of how feasible the plan is. How to best go about it, which route to take, and which sections to avoid. Arlo and Becca wanted to find ballasts, as they called lower down, enormous creatures that are made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Ballasts only exist in sleep stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought before embarking on this adventure. They're Arlo and Becca's last hope. Okay, so we're going up the tower to find some water monsters. Oh. A snack. Is moving really the solution? It makes no sense to be leaving the tower like the drought's going to fix itself while we're gone. Leaving our parents' fields empty to crowd round a watering hole right in the middle of the Great Plain. What then? When your oasis dries up, where will we go then? I think this is how we're going to solve the problem. There are other options if you ask me. What do you say about ballasts? They're carved on the walls wherever you look. Excuse me. Even seen some in old paintings. They talk of them here, that's for sure. Plenty of folks should even say ballasts well as stole our water. We're going to find those gosh darn water beasts and get our water back. That, or maybe not that. Depending on what happens. Go that way. Oh, these ones are in the shade, so they'll stay longer. That's good. Where the heck am I going now? Maybe I have to run? Excuse me, I did a burp. There's a little surprise one there. It came out of nowhere. I feel you, mushrooms that immediately die when the sun. I feel you. That's fair enough. I understand that, but also I love the sun, and I love when it's hot outside. So I'm afraid I can't understand. Elmat Nerico, thank you for subscribing for 39 whole months. Currently on a 33-month streak. Yeah, baby. Thanks so much. Gosh, I'm really concentrating now. Not time when I start talking about TV shows that were just absolutely unhinged for like 10 minutes. I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry I wasn't concentrating. Please forgive me. I know if you're being a drama queen, babe. Stop being a drama queen. We get it. You're hot. Eh. We did it, everyone. We made it to this thing. Eh. I'm concentrating so hard. What finger ache? Hut hut. Gollum cannot attack orcs that are out in the sun, as he may wilt. That man is already wilted. He's post wilt at this point. Here. Wee. Oh. But little bum frog's out. Little bum frog's out. What are you up to, little bum frog? What are you doing? Wee. Off on an adventure. They could have put an escalator in, yeah. Or a lift. I would take a lift. Cable car. What's that one that Ben really likes? He was talking about? I've forgotten what it's called. The sideways one. Bum frog. Where's he off to? Little bum frog? What are you doing over here? What little bum frog was doing then? He's off on his own little funicular. Yes, exactly. Funiculars, hell yes, we're back to funiculars. Can never escape funiculars for too long. What's up, little bum frog? Why are you screaming? Are we nearly there? Oh my god, we're so far away. Gee whiz. Always time to give bum frog a little toss. In a nice way. Not in a weird way, don't be weird about it. What are you singing about? Why do you always make such noise? My frog loves to sing. Loves it. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell are these things? Oh, I love that guy. I want more of those little weirdos, please. Give us a quick lift. There, mate, give us a lift. Right. More reading, gang. There are so many people climbing down from the heights. I feel like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories before the Jusant. We rose and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old schooners describe enormous waves. Once they drove people upwards with each high tide. They never seen the ocean themselves. They were just repeating what they'd heard from their elders when they themselves were young. But there must have been a grain of truth in those stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return, the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Anyway, the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them to set off in search of the ocean. I wavered too. Should we be trying to hook the lost water in a way? Yes, but not by going with the flow. I have the answer now, thanks to Arlo and Becca. We need to go back to the source. We shared our shady swap with a man named Zoe. He was on his way down to the plane and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. You won't get nothing out of these fields no more. The earth ain't worth a blessed thing. He grabbed a fistful of dirt and held it up as proof. Zoe continued on his way while we prolonged our breaks, dreading having to go back out into the blazing sun. I refused to believe him. Ever since we set off, I feel like I'm now rediscovering the tower. I never truly looked at it or listened to it before. My perspective changing the higher up we go. I'm sure we're on the right track. Well, we best bloody be. We've been going for ages. Oh, no. This is the way back down. Thought I was being smart, but I was being stupid. Blazing sun, baby. This demo was supposed to be 2 hours, but I do feel as though I was distracted for quite a long time, and now we're quite far behind. That's fine. We'll just keep going. Go, little bum frog. Oh, is that not a... Oh, I thought that was going to be something. It's not. It's not. Did you guys just hear a dog? I thought I just heard a dog. Maybe the dog's in the office. I wish. I wish there was a dog in the office. Do you know how much happier I'd be if there was a dog here every day? Well, I'm sad. I just would be extra happy. Any work orders for us? Orders are drying up and business and rope works is far too slow for my liking. I'm starting to get bored. I brushed on all my knots and I've done the accounting. I've put out off the cycles and Ulf dusted all the machines, but now we're stuck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. Glad there's someone left on the tower. Sada went with the flow just like everyone else. I don't really see what they're expecting to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to budge any more than it does here. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come by whenever you like. You'll soon get used to doing nothing. You'll see. It suits us anyway. What would the TripleJump office dog be called? He'd be called Little Bum Dog. That would be his name. And he would be the bestest boy. I'm going to sneeze. Everybody ready? Oh, almost the second one stuck out. There is going to be more, I'm afraid. There's always more. You always think, oh, I'm done after just 2. But you'd always be wrong. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the blessings, the thoughts and prayers. They're going to keep happening. I'm so sorry. But it always tells me off. My bad. He says that if I sneezed properly, then I wouldn't sneeze like so many times in a row. But the issue is that if I sneeze properly, like full on, like proper sneeze, like that, I would just be doing like 6 big sneezes, which seems like way more energy and like force to come out of my face. than a small sneeze, you know? So I just do small sneezes. It's just easier for everyone. Ugh. I get one more. Oh man. He means like just like let out, like don't hold my sneeze in, basically is what he says. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If you drank less, you'd sneeze less. Oh my god. You're so right. Ugh. I think I might be done now. Don't feel any more a brewing. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, did I make an error? Drink less and show more feet. That's what I'm hearing. No! I can't keep getting away with this. Oh, I'm such a drama queen. Ow. I'm going to die. Oh, I feel like I may have made an error. We might have to go back to the other thing. Babe, what are we breakdancing up here for? Ugh. What happened there? We're doing it. We're doing it. We made it. It's a brief moment of being in the wrong place there, but we're fine now. Stop moaning. Little bum frog is so stressed. Me too, little bum frog. Right. Where are we going? Maybe up? Where are we going? From here. We're going up there. How the hell are we going to get up there? Whoa. Where are we going? Little bum frog, I'm confused. Are we going over there? Is that where we're going? It was where we're going. You got to get to that place there, you know, the place over there. Oh, of course. How silly of me. How could I have forgotten? Eh. Right, now where? Up there? Ugh, guys. We're doing it. So flipping sick at parkour. Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh, we're still so far away from that thing. This must be the end of the chapter. I think this must be the third part of the demo. Big demo, though. I was gonna say, how much longer could it be? But look how much tower that is. Look how much tower's up there. That's crazy. But I have enjoyed this game, to be fair. It's chill vibes. We've got climbing, we've got a little bum frog. We've got a little bum frog. What more could you possibly need in a game? Down. Down's not the way we need to go. We need to go up. A second bum frog, maybe? Good suggestion. 2 bum frogs, even better than 1 bum frog. Cosy vibes for the cosy lives, damn straight. Yeah, this is just a game preview that we've been sent by the devs, so it's not even the finished game yet. It's got gentle reminders of the planet impending destruction. Yeah, exactly. Good stuff. Good stuff. Whee! Oh, guys, a lift. Love a lift. Might give this game a try when it's released. Not sure it will be the same without the talk of naked attraction and feet. Well, you could talk to yourself about it. You could even watch naked attraction while you play. You haven't got to pay attention to the plot because there isn't a plot. The plot is simply that the world is unhinged. Oh my god. Right, where are we going now? Oh. Here, here. Oh, the music suddenly got fun. Ow. Ow. Get a grip. Literally. Quite literally get a grip. Being a drama queen again. What have I told you about doing that? Right, we've reached a kind of a save point on the way up this ginormous cliff face. Get in there. Get up there. This music's kind of good. I'm enjoying the music. I haven't really noticed the music before this, but I'm enjoying it. I have mad hand cramp. I'm holding the buttons down so much because you have to hold like one to climb. Every time I'm climbing, I'm just like. I've got such cramp in my hands. I am. My gamer grill grip. I'm just too powerful. Oh my god. This is the real Dark Souls now. Go! We're doing it. We're doing it, everyone. Use my toes. Get out of here! I meant to talk about my toes. How dare you? I'm a bit too far away. I can't actually tell what is grippable and what's not. Oh my god, we've done it. We did it. Oh boy. Warning, this journal entry will definitely be too long. I don't know. I didn't have the brain space to read that right now. I'm busy solving mad puzzles and climbing mad hills. Just giving practical advice. Get out of here with your practical advice. That's even worse. Oh, this nice little farm town. Reading is for nerds, and Ashton is, as we know, no nerd. Exactly. Exactly. No nerds allowed. No nerds allowed in this house. Pause to read. Pause to read. Right. This way it is then. Let us go. Oh, gee whiz. Thought I was going to die then. Right. My niece has to read like 2 books every summer, and it's the worst thing. They offer like 5 books to choose from, and they all sound super boring. Like, what kind of thing? Does it like have to be non-fiction books? Well, I assume fiction books, right? How old's your niece? We never got forced to read books that like for school. They were like, we always used to have like, we're going to be reading this. It would be great if you read it over the summer. But like, there was no point because we were going to read it in school anyway, you know? Like, when I was in year 8, I think I read the book over the summer. And then when we got to school, they were like, right, so every week, every lesson, we'll read through the book as a class and then make notes on it. And I'm like, so what was the purpose of me reading it? What was the purpose of me reading it? My niece is a little over a week old. She doesn't have to read yet. That's good. She should be reading now. If she's over a week old, she gets a week grace period, and then it's time to start reading. 12, turning 13 this year. They're fiction books, but they all just sound not all that interesting from the descriptions. I think they gave them a quiz on the book when school starts. Rubbish! Just Spark Notes it. That'll get all the important bits. Did you guys ever have that book, like, reading challenges in like primary school? We did. Cut me some slack. I've never been an uncle before. Well, get it together. She should be reading bloody Sherlock Holmes by now. She should be reading The Odyssey. All kinds of things. One of the books is the Bible. Great book. Yeah, that's a great fiction book. Oh, we've got to play more bloody... The Odyssey. Shut your mouth. I don't know if anyone... This is like a very, like, niche thing I saw on TikTok. But I saw that the Homer's Odyssey, I think that's what I'm talking about here. The original translation was done by men, and it actually like isn't very accurate because like it doesn't take into account like a lot of how like they wrote about women. It's very sexist apparently, which is, you know, disappointing but not surprising. Men, no offense, but they ruin everything. As evidenced by the Women's World Cup, where they still found a way to ruin it even when they weren't even playing. Oh, the sexism stuff. I saw that was too intrigued. I'm intrigued to read the new translation. That same thing happened with the Bible. Shocking. Shocking! The Bible being sexist. That's crazy. You're making stuff up now. Right, how the hell am I going to get over there? Oh. Can I ride on this little guy? Humans ruin everything. Cats are where it's at. That's true. Get over that way. Go. Right. You're full of crap, lady. God, these little bugs is strong, aren't they? These bugs is strong. Oh my god, we must be close now, right? We must be close now. Pause to read. How long is the actual full game? I'm not sure. It didn't say in the press pack that we're given, so I'm not actually 100% sure. Maybe... Well, how long has this been? Like two and a bit hours now? I did faff, so if you add in faff time, maybe like another 4 or so hours, I think, maybe? Don't know. Maybe like 7 or 8 hours? Oh, is that true, Lou? That's really interesting. Wow. Obviously, it might not be completely true, but it's definitely an interesting story. does make a lot of sense. I think we're almost there, gang. We're almost there. Am I supposed to go back this way? Aww. Oh my god, we're still quite far away. Gee whiz. Oh yeah, the close friends trope always gets me. These two female writers, they lived together for 40 years and they wrote each other poems every day. They're just best friends and that's it. So, don't read into it, they're just best friends. Just two gal pals, just two pals being gals. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Now I'm up here. This way? Ow. They're really good friends. Basically sisters. Basically sisters. Just two besties. Okay, well, that wasn't quite what I wanted to happen. Hello. Thank you. So close they even shared a bed, just like best friends do. Exactly. Just like two best buds. Okay, I feel as though I may have screwed myself. Not going to lie. Hello? Hello? No. Hello? What are you doing? Please. What's going on? Am I stuck? Have I reached like the end of the rope? How do I retrieve it? I'm at the end of my gosh darn rope. Okay, well, I don't really know what to do here, so we're just gonna keep trying to do other stuff, I guess. Right, we're gonna try and go over there. No. No. You can do it, babe. I believe in you. Eh. Flip! Man. Please. 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 Why does she keep yeeting herself backwards? Stop yeeting herself backwards! Eh. 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 There was no reason you should have done that. I'm getting annoyed now. Game, I'm getting annoyed now. You hear me? You're making a big deal about it, and I can't. I'm literally stuck. You're being a drama queen again. What have I said about being a drama queen? Oh my god, stop screaming. Get alive. Get up there. Get up there. Please. 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 Okay. We're going to do it this time. I have hand cramp. Right. Get over here, look. Okay. We did it, everyone. Forgot to where I needed to go. Oh my god. It's real hand workout, this game, not gonna lie. My dad met Sandy Toshvig. How do you say her name? I normally know how to say her name, but I'm clearly having a stroke today. I'm just overwhelmed by this game. Toshvig. Anyway, she's a lesbian. My dad met her and described her as very interesting because she has a son, but actually lives with another woman. What? That's crazy town. Maybe they're just co-parenting in a friendly way. We did it. Oh, we did it. Got the strongest hands in the biz. Go on, little bum frog. Love that little bum frog. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. What? A mega bug. Oh, is that a pebble? Maybe these things are pebbles. They said that they were riding on pebbles. Got to be the end of the demo, right? It is. It is. And it's available on Halloween. Brilliant. Oh, God, I'll give my hands a break now. Cool. Well, that was Jusant. Took me a little longer than expected because of why, everyone? Because is this mouse dead? No, it's fine. Because I got, that's right, say it with me, distracted. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everyone. I'm going to send you over to Fraz, the Frazmeister over at Cultaholic. He's playing some Outer Worlds, not to be confused with Outer Wilds. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had a wonderful time. Thank you for chatting about all kinds of weird things with me today. Have a fantastic bank holiday weekend if you're in the UK, or just a regular weekend if you're in the rest of the world. And I will see you guys very, very soon. There is a big, humongous video out on Sunday and a podcast as normal tomorrow. Don't forget SMTJ Live is next Saturday. So make sure you're there for that because it's going to be brilliant. All right. Love ya. Bye-bye.